to our channel, everybody. Live at Château de la Coutere.
We're the Broadhead family. I'm Leanne, my husband Julian, and our 3 children, Holly, Poppy and Lily. Oh, and of course, Shadow the dog. 18 months ago, we decided to do something crazy, so we packed up our lives in the UK and began the search for a small farm to buy in France. However, not everything went according to plan, and fate intervened. Our lives were then turned upside down after we ended up buying a rundown chateau in the south of France. So far on our channel, we've shared with you our renovation journey, our upcycling projects, our family life, and our goals to become food self-sufficient, not forgetting our personal story.
We want to share with you our hopes, our dreams, and our goals. So let's get started.
Hello and welcome back to Château de la Coutere. Today we're going to give you a very special tour, a tour of our chateau bedrooms. So here we are, this is exactly where we left off in our first chateau tour, where we showed you the entranceway, the staircase, the landing and the hallway. And this is the palier, the upstairs landing. And like many houses, most houses, this is the central hub of where each of the bedrooms come off.
In this tour, it's probably going to be helpful for us to make use of the rudimentary but helpful floor plans that we did receive when we bought the chateau.
So let's take a look at the first bedroom. This is the second largest bedroom in the chateau. It's right behind me and it's opposite the grand staircase. On the original floor plan, you can see this is named as bedroom 4.
It has 2 huge windows and they overlook our pasture and the outbuildings, which have the stables, the old coach house and many other rooms inside. We hope to show you those in the next few weeks. Unfortunately, work was paused in this bedroom because we actually realised upon closer inspection that it had to have some necessary work done to it because the lath-and-plaster ceiling was in a really sorry state. And this results in its current state looking actually a lot worse now than when we bought the chateau.
And the plaster is off the lath. Massive task. So it didn't envy Julian one bit. Most of it's, well, half of it's bagged up, ready to go to the déchetterie, the tip. Radiators are coming out.
During the process of knocking down all the plaster, Julian made a really interesting discovery.
Hi Julian, so is that a gun or are you just pleased to see me? So just to explain what's happened.
So we've taken out the plasterboard in one of the ceilings.
Yeah, in the room that's going to be Holly's room.
And in between the plasterboard and the flooring above, this has fallen down onto the floor, wrapped in newspaper.
Okay, and basically I just said, oh, is that real? And it is, isn't it?
Yep.
So why, I mean it is real, but just explain to me about the pin and the hook on the bottom and everything as well.
There used to be an old officer's gun, which they used to have attached with wire, it was not wire, sorry, chain, and then I think onto a belt, but yeah, I don't.
As with most households of this age, there does seem to be a bit of a military connection. We found numerous magazines and newspapers from the World War I era. And we found a photograph of a gentleman in military uniform on a horse. And we also were told of a story where one of the masters of the house was actually killed on his horse in the grounds. And there's actually a memorial in the garden for that. And even before we took the plaster ceiling down, another mammoth task was to remove the unsightly and really crude built-in wardrobe that had been made, which ran actually the full length of the left-hand side of the wall. And it really overpowered the room and it made it quite hard to use for furniture placement too. So when this false wall of wardrobes was removed, we made a discovery of a hidden original door. So moving through now into the bathroom. And currently we're using it as our family bathroom. And it's ironically the smallest of the 4 bathrooms in the chateau. But even in its basic state, it is absolutely steps ahead of what it was like when we bought the Chateau. There was mould growing on the ceiling and the walls because there was absolutely no extraction and ventilation in this room apart from the window. And the window also now at the point had no way to shut it. And once again, we purchased and fitted a brand new missing Cremone last year. Incidentally, this was never actually a bathroom at all. We're looking at the original floor plans again, and you can see that this bathroom and the bedroom that we're going to go into next, that's where Poppy and Lily are currently sleeping, were in fact just 2 bedrooms. At the moment, the colour scheme and the state of the walls in this bedroom don't do it many favours, but overall this chambre just needs some TLC. The double aspect of the 2 windows make this a really light space, and this central window overlooks some of our really old trees. And below us is the dining room, and this bedroom overlooks part of the original Chateau terraces. It's a cute little room, and we hope that we can make it really nice when the time comes to it. We think that if the twins stay in this room, we'll likely reposition the beds so that they are where I am now, and they can make the most of waking up to that beautiful view. Similarly, if it ends up being a double bed in here, we'll do the same. So we're back on the landing, as this is going to help us understand better where we're headed to next. And through this archway, there's 2 little corridors, and each of them lead to a bedroom. The bedroom on the left is the one we've just been in, and this is the main way to access Poppy and Lily's bedroom. And each of these doors have these beautiful fan lights, and also on either side we have these floor-to-ceiling storage cupboards. The cupboard interiors do need some work, but the interior is a really useful space for us to have, particularly in the future, because in the summer we plan to offer the entire chateau as a gîte for a few weeks to those who wish to take a break here. On the right hand side is a bedroom you'll see shortly, but for now let's move into the largest suite in the chateau and our favourite bedroom. We're using this bedroom as our own at the moment, and although it's nowhere near its finishing post, it is so much better than it was before. The surface of it, to start with, this bedroom looked okay when we came to see the chateau, but like everywhere, it did have its issues. And the colour scheme with the yellow, with the peach and the aubergine made it quite dark in here. And especially when we discovered that the curtains were riddled with insects. Unfortunately, they were too far gone, and we made do with closing the shutters. By far one of the most beautiful aspects of this bedroom suite is the light that the bedroom is flooded in all day. From sunrise virtually till sunset, most seasons, the 3 triple aspect windows just give it so much light. This bedroom is directly above the salon and therefore has the same triple aspect for the windows, and each window gives the most beautiful view. The left window overlooks the kitchen garden. The central window is the largest one of the room, and it shows almost the same view as Poppy and Lily's room next door. It overlooks some of the grand trees, including the cork oaks, the chestnuts and more, and some of these are over 200 years old. From the right-hand side window, you can see over our land, our woodlands in the distance, and just beyond our woodland, we get a view of the Pyrenees. As with many areas in the chateau already, we've already done a lot of work on this bedroom. The walls were yellow, the ceiling was peach, the doors were peach and yellow, and it's taken a lot of paintwork just to get it to where it is now, but it's a clean and light and airy space, and we're really looking forward to making this a gorgeous bedroom suite for those who wish to stay here. The 2 doors on either side of the main entrance to the bedroom are walk-in wardrobes, and this wardrobe on the left still has its original floor-to-ceiling cupboards. We'll be keeping these features but replastering the ceiling, fitting new lights and also a stronger wardrobe rail. Now, in my opinion, this room is full of beautiful features. We are actually above the salon now, and so you can see the shape of the room exactly mirrors that of the salon. I love the rose marble fireplace, which would have been functional originally and now will just be a decorative feature. And it's what inspired the colour scheme for this room, which is grey, white and pastel pink. We're really excited to be working towards creating a beautiful guest suite here in future months, but it won't be a suite without the bathroom, and some of you have already seen this bathroom as we showed you footage of Julian taking it apart a couple of months ago. This will become a second Jack and Jill bathroom, which will also serve the bedroom next door, and that then means this could become a large family suite for our bed and breakfast business. It definitely takes imagination to see this as a completed bathroom at the moment, but sometimes you have to take a step back and peel the layers, and that's what we've done here. Even the bathroom window has the most fantastic view. So now let's take a look at what would have originally been bedroom number 9. It might not look like it, but we have done some work in this room already. That window you see on the right hand side there had quite a few cracked panes of glass, so those have all been replaced. Do you remember that we said in the first Chateau tour that there was a mysterious outline of a doorway on the first landing of the staircase? Well, here's the other side of that, and here is the alcove for the doorway. There's absolutely no indication about this on the floor plan, and indeed we just don't know the age of the floor plans either, so for now it's still going to remain a mystery. So let's head over to the other side of the landing now, and we'll show you the other 2 bedrooms.
Our next major project. And like all of the bedrooms, we've got to start from scratch.
As with all the Chateau's bedroom suites, what really makes them is its surroundings, its vistas. And this room isn't any different. It's got a fantastic view of our pasture. If you saw our video, our vlog the other week where we were filming the deer, you would have been able to see them out of this window. And in the summer, the sun sets almost directly outside this window, and the sunsets are absolutely incredible. This bedroom and bathroom suite are originally labelled as 3 rooms, 2 bedrooms and a penderie, a very large wardrobe space in other words, and you can see that the servants' staff staircase has an entrance into the middle room, and we can still see that today. The evidence on the floor here tells the story. You can see where the partition wall would have been from this entranceway to the servants' staircase. This evidence is repeated again, showing the second partition wall and entranceway. It was necessary to remove a little bit of this skirting on this back wall. We discovered some of the original lime render which would have been used to make sure that the internal walls were breathable. Just look at the straw and hay in this. Moving into the bathroom, this room is almost as large as the bedroom itself. And one of the challenges in here is going to be to try to make the bathroom suite not look as tiny as it does now in this space. We found several small tapestries when we moved to the Chateau, and we hope to refresh some of them and display them in different ways. And now let's head into the bedroom which Holly's using. This is Chambre 3 on the floor plan, and let's look at what this bedroom looked like when we first came to the Chateau.
We haven't even touched this room at all. This is another one of the guest bedrooms. It's got some quirky features in here which we'll build on but make nice. Lovely arched doorway, but some bad pointing in the old brickwork, so we'll sort that out. Those. And then we come to this. This is crazy but quite normal in old houses in France. And then moving over here, we've got another archway. Now the doorway I've just showed you in what will be Holly's room, this is where that would have come into this room. Yes. What I do like about this room, excuse my reflection there, is this. It's a beautiful little tapestry. Now, okay, I don't even really want to show you this.
this room looks a little bit different because we made a start to it. It's a bit of an intermediary. We've replastered the wall. We've given it a lick of paint in here, the windows, the doors, the walls, and we've put some furnishings into it, and it's simply to make a comfortable space for Holly until we can renovate some of the other bedrooms. We still have the blue bathroom and it will change over time, and we've plans to turn this into our eco suite. So what does that mean? Well, we plan to capture water from this bathroom and use the grey water to water our flower beds and trees during the spring and summer. And the toilet will also be a waterless toilet too, and we hope it will appeal to those wanting more eco-friendly stays. And there you have it. That wasn't so bad, was it? Please hit the like button and do let us know what you think in the comments. It really means a lot to us.